Alright, people. Yeah, this is going to be my last video for today, sadly. But that means four coming tomorrow. But let's just look at what we're dealing with, people. We got ourselves. What we got? What we got? Looks like the summary of the whole darn thing. After doing an effective audit and going deeper down the rabbit hole to find out what happened. When it came to these magical votes just showing up and surpassing or completely eclipsing the number of people who actually went to those vote boxes to drop off these ballots. Bloody hell. Comes to that. And when it came to just effectively topping the powerhouse that is Trump, with a man who seems to have had trouble rallying a crowd around him to be in rallies and so on. Ever since he became the resident of the place, using the term resident, I may trigger some people who say he's the president, but I'm just gonna say what I personally feel right now, and I want to know what you think. This man, there's definitely an inordinate amount of support for Trump in comparison to the support Biden seems to be getting. Yeah, he's the most popular president in history. Just saying all these I'm just giving all these talking points a benefit of the doubt. Let's see what Dinesh has to say in terms of trusting this whole thing down.
In Michigan, 500 mules.
Okay.
Averaging 50 drop box visits and 5 illegal ballots per drop.
Oh man.
That's 125,000 illegally trafficked votes.
Wow, they isolated that.
154,000 vote difference between Trump and Biden. So Michigan, with its 16 electoral votes, stays in the Biden column. Wisconsin,
okay, that's fair. See, that's what I'm saying. Actually, even though he went and he did his investigation as to what in the world just happened, he said, looks like Biden still got that one. So fair enough,
100 mules, averaging 28 drop
Wisconsin.
box visits and 5 illegal ballots per drop. That's 14,000 illegally trafficked votes, 6,000 votes short to give Trump the win. So using only our mules, Wisconsin's 10 electoral votes stays in the Biden camp.
Again, see, you made it fair. Once we get to see things for ourselves, we're not saying that. I know some people say Trump won all 50, 50 states. It's clearly an opinion, and maybe one that somebody feels fervent about. But if we go ahead and do this thorough, auditing and investigative process and find the truth, and that's fine. But don't try and stop people from bringing evidence to the table to say what they found when they investigated. That's fine. That's not on. It's fine for people to want to question, and you can prove it, but don't try and say by asking questions you're not being you're instilling doubt in the system. No, the system. Well, as of now, apparently, as the recording of this video, people are saying that it looks like the Dominion system is vulnerable to hacking and so on. Now again, there may be even. With that being said, we're talking about Dropbox ballots here. We're not even talking about the Dominion voting system, which I understand. A man, Doctor, I forgot his name. A man who actually doesn't like Trump, but he's Doctor somebody. He's not. He's a man, I believe, who's from India also, but he's a man who went and looked at the Dominion voting machines and how they went and screwed up with the votes on their end. So you got the Dropbox things going on. Funniness going on right here, and the Dominion machines to take into consideration. Anyway, let's see where this goes. Let's look at those two things separately.
But now we come to Georgia.
Okay.
250 mules, averaging 24 drop box visits and 5 illegal ballots per drop. That's 30,000 illegally trafficked votes, far more than the 12,000 vote difference between Trump and Biden. So Georgia, with 16 electoral votes, moves over into the Trump column.
Okay, that's the first one that they've managed to flip through investigation.
Numbers are roughly the same. 200 mules, averaging 20.
I feel that matter. Trump's won a lot of places, even with all of this nonsense.
20 drop box visits and 5 illegal ballots per drop. 20,000 illegal votes, again, these illegal votes are substantially more than the 10,000 vote margin that gave the states 11 electoral votes to Biden. In Philadelphia, Pennsylvania alone, 1,100 mules, averaging 50 drop-box visits and 5 ballots per visit. That's 275,000 illegal votes, again, comfortably exceeding the 80,000 vote margin between Trump and Biden. So Pennsylvania's 20 electoral votes goes for Trump.
This is some serious corruption, Anyway.
Shockingly, even this narrow way of looking at just our 2,000 mules in these swing states gives Trump the win, with 279 electoral votes to Biden's 259.
So this is the most important clip of the whole collection. Thank you so much, Salty Cracker, for putting this out there. It's a nice little summary, and we're only talking about what we've been able to uncover by investigating these mules. We're not even talking about the Divinian voting machine that seems to, have people. Excuse me. We're not even talking about the Dominion voting machine that has people. People's votes count as not one whole vote, on an integer level. Anyway, people, let me know what you think. Catch you next time. God bless you. Peace.